So, hey, I'm Patrick Owens. I'm producer at Fractal Fox Studios. We're a small independent game studio based out of here in Dallas, Texas. So, originally, we had this, like, a very complex, like, strategy game in play, and it was way out of scope for what we were wanting to do. And we had a deadline to meet, and it was like 3 in the morning. We were all really sleep deprived, and we were playing, like, little paper football back and forth with each other. And when, you know, your mind's like half dead, it's like, wouldn't it be funny if, like, this is like a brain? And it just sort of steamrolled and snowballed out of control from there until we had the end result.
Okay. And yeah, I was just playing it. It was, you know, very simple, but it was addictive. It's one of those games that you're going to be playing, you know, on the way to work.
Yep.
Well, if you do public transportation, you don't want to do that while you're driving, of course.
Yeah.
But was that the intention, to make it just
Yeah, so because one of the reasons why we abandoned the original idea is because on mobile we want to try to keep those play sessions as small as possible. So usually around 1 minute to 3 minutes, because like you had mentioned, people on the bus, or if they're on the go, or if they whip out their phone for a little bit in order to entertain themselves, they don't have like a lot of time to sit down and do a 4-hour or 15-minute like ordeal. And so you can either build a game that has small little burst play sessions, or the ability to like do pick up and play and leave it alone like fluidly.
And how long has this been in development?
So Brain and Zombie was in development for 9 months, and it's been out for about a year now. So a lot of the art, like the aesthetic and everything like that, was based off of the whiteboard sketches that we did. And trying to like keep that similar, like cartoony, like quick, thick line and bring that up. As far as games that ended up influencing it, oddly enough, stuff like Super Hexagon and like Cut the Rope were like really big in the influential of that. So Cut the Rope was very inspirational as far as like level design and handling of like the user interfaces and the UX experience. And we took a lot of notes from Super Hexagon as far as like gameplay time and length and like getting that like player feedback and reward system nailed out. We're showing off Greeble HD, which is a remake of the first game we ever made 5 years ago, back when the iPhone first came out. So since it hit that 5-year anniversary, we decided let's get it off the iPhone and onto all the other platforms so more people can enjoy the game. Let's get it native for iPad, bump up the graphics to Retina display, and like just do a general polish pass on the game. And so we're also, it seemed like a good thing to lead into Greeble 2, which is a sequel to our first game ever. And so we're updating that with expanding upon the original game, which was an infinite endurance game, similar to like a free runner or something. And we're expanding upon it with like a story mode. We're giving the Greebles like unique abilities now, as opposed to just free falling. And another thing that's really neat that we're doing here, and we're going to continue this online afterwards, is everyone who draws a Greeble on the butcher paper, we're gonna scan them all into the game and use them to decorate the end credits to get everyone who's like a fan of the game and their art and their little part into the game.
It would like give them like their version of special thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
All right. When is that releasing, or is that already out?
Greeble HD came out last month in June, and Greeble 2 will be out this fall.